Hi everyone. Today we will discuss some systems executing simple harmonic motion. There are no physical examples of absolutely pure simple harmonic motions. There is no systems or physical examples absolutely exactly pure simple harmonic motion. So, but some assumptions in practice, so we come across systems that execute simple harmonic motion approximately under some conditions. So approximately, so we can discuss some systems is execute simple harmonic motion. So that is oscillations due to spring and simple pendulum. Today we will discuss about the oscillations due to spring. So here the simplest observable example of simple harmonic motion is a small oscillations of block of mass is fixed at the end of one side is rigid wall and other side the mass is fixed. Okay, this mass is on the frictionless surface. So this is on friction we consider. Okay, let we consider. So there is no it is not possible the frictionless surface, but so when we have considered here the frictionless surface, the friction is very less and less. So the mass is connected one side, the spring constant of a spring is one side and other end of the spring is fixed a rigid wall. Okay, when the force is applied, so for example, first of all, so it is equilibrium position. Already we are discussed earlier chapters. So when mass of the body or object is m, so it is constant on frictionless surface, so it is called the equilibrium position or mean position. At equilibrium position, so the gravitational force is downward direction is equal and opposite direction of normal reaction is equal and opposite direction, that is n equals to m into g. So this is called the equilibrium position. At equilibrium position the displacement x equals to 0. When the body or object, when the block of mass is pulled right side, when the force is applied or pulled, some displacement, okay, up to this. So this is the plus a amplitude, maximum displacement is covers, maximum displacement from right side direction is positive x-axis, that is it is elongated. Okay, it is elongated. When elongated, so what happens when it is release the force? So what happens? It moves opposite direction. It moves opposite direction due to the restoring force. So it is moves, it not stop at mean position, so it is going left side, so it is compressed up to maximum displacement. The displacement is negative minus a. Okay, it is moves left side and right side, that is a to and fro motion. So this to and fro motion to the mean position, so it is called the simple harmonic motion. In the simple harmonic motion, so it is moves left side and right side continuously some small vibrations or some small oscillations. Okay, and we have already learnt about the spring have special properties. It is consist the special properties which were first discovered by the English physicist Robert Hooke. So here Robert Hooke is first observed the properties of spring. He had shown that such a system when deformed is nothing but the displacement. So the displacement is directly proportional to the force applied. Okay, the restoring force is directly proportional to the displacement and opposite direction. Okay, F, the restoring force is directly proportional to the deforming or displacement. Okay, restoring force is we have taken f of x is directly proportional to the displacement and opposite direction. So displacement x and opposite direction. It is first observed by the Robert Hooke. So and again this property is known as the restoring force is directly proportional to the displacement and opposite direction is called the Hooke's law. So this Hooke's law we are studied in 10th topic, that is mechanical properties of solids. Okay, that is stress is directly proportional to the strain of any object or any solid. Here the force is directly proportional to the displacement and opposite direction. So we can take here the force is restoring force. We have taken the restoring force, it is f of t. So f restoring force, so we have taken restoring force along x direction, so that is f is directly proportional to minus x, or the constant is taken f equals to minus kx. So this is equation number 2. So here the proportionality constant, okay, the proportionality constant is we have taken the spring constant. Okay, here k is nothing but spring constant. The spring constant is maximum and it is minimum. The spring constant, this value is governed by the elastic properties of spring. So what is elastic properties? So when the spring is stiff, okay, when so spring is stiff, k value is large. K value is large. If so, we have taken if spring is soft spring is taken the K value is K value is low. So that is the K value is small. Okay, this is elastic property. So when stiff spring is taken, the K value is large, and when we have taken the soft spring, soft material, it is made of soft material, so K value is small. So this is, and again the force F equals to minus Kx. So it is the force F equals to minus Kx. That means the force is directly proportional to the displacement and opposite direction. So it is also called the simple harmonic motion. So for the simple harmonic motion, acceleration. So what is simple harmonic motion? Acceleration, we have taken the acceleration is directly proportional to the displacement and opposite direction. Okay, opposite direction. Already we know that the equation A equals to minus omega square into x. In simple harmonic motion, already we derived the acceleration of a particle in simple harmonic motion. A of t equals to minus omega square x of t. So we consider the acceleration equals to minus omega square into x. So we can multiply it with m both sides. M into a equals to minus m omega square x. M into a, according to Newton's second law, this is F equals to minus m omega square x. So this is equation number 3. Okay, according to F, the force, okay, force here, the force is directly proportional to the x and opposite direction. Here also the force is directly proportional to the x displacement and opposite direction, because so this value is m omega square is constant. Omega is angular frequency or angular speed, is constant in uniform circular motion, and mass of the particle or mass of the black is constant. So the term completely constant. So then F is directly proportional to the x and opposite direction. So it is called the simple harmonic motion. The spring is consist, the restoring force is directly proportional to the displacement opposite direction. It is also called the simple harmonic motion. Okay, here the spring is executes simple harmonic motion from this equation number 3 and equation number 2. So here the spring is executes simple harmonic motion. So from here, from equation number 2 and 3, what we can write here, k equals to m omega square. So that is omega square equals to k by m, or omega equals to under root of k by m. So this is equation number 4. So the angular frequency, okay, angular frequency omega equals to square root of k by m. So next, the period, the time period for the oscillator. So it is execute simple harmonic, the spring executes simple harmonic motion. So it is execute simple harmonic motion, then the time period for a oscillator so t equals to, what is the equation, 2 pi by omega. So that equals to 2 pi by omega equals to square root of k by m. So then the time period t equals to, so it can write the time period t equals to 2 pi square root of m by k. So this is the time period for the spring is oscillate in simple harmonic motion. This is equation number 5. Okay, so for example we consider a stiff spring. Okay, so we consider a stiff spring. A stiff spring is consist large k value. Okay, and again we have taken the block of mass is small. Okay, consider a stiff spring so k value is large, k value is large, and we consider the block of mass is small. A block of mass is small. So what is the angular frequency? Angular frequency omega equals to, it is large. Okay, k value is large and m value is very small. Okay, it is large, it is small. So then angular frequency, okay, angular frequency of a body is large oscillation frequency. Okay, angular frequency is large. So then angular frequency of oscillator is large. Okay, so this is angular frequency is large because the k value is large and m value is very small. Then so it is oscillates frequency is large. So this is the oscillations due to the spring. The oscillations due to the spring is executes which motion? Simple harmonic motion. Okay, I hope you are understood this topic. Thank you. Just listen. So we will discuss example number 8.8. A metal ring of mass 5 kilograms. So the given is mass is 5 kilograms. Is attached to a spring of spring constant 500 Newton per meter. So the spring constant K equals to 500 Newton per meter. It slides without friction over a horizontal rod. It slides. So how it slides? So when the force is applied, okay, when the force is applied on so this metal ring with the spring, so when the force is applied, it slides. It slides means it moves. It moves on the frictionless. So without frictionless plane, horizontal rod. So the ring is displaced from its equilibrium position by 10 centimeter and released. So it is displacement, the maximum displacement, that is amplitude A equals to 10 centimeter. 10.0 is nothing but 10 centimeter. So that equals to 0.1 meter and release. And calculate after the releasing the force, what happens? It is oscillate to and fro motion, that is executes simple harmonic motion. In the simple harmonic motion, calculate the period of oscillation, the maximum speed and maximum acceleration. We know that the period, so first of all A, so period of the time period is nothing but the time period t equals to 2 pi under root of, so that is m by k, okay, that equals to 2 pi into under root of, so what is m value? 5, k value is 500, so 5 1 ja, that equals to 2 pi into square root of 1 by 100. Square root of 1 equals to 1, square root of 100 equals to 10, that equals to 2 pi divided by 10. So this value is time period t equals to, pi equals to 3.14, okay, 3.14 into 2 equals to, so that is 2 into 3.14 divided by 10. So t equals to, then time period t equals to, it is approximately equals to 0.63 seconds. So this is the time period t equals 0.63 seconds. So we can find out the maximum speed. So what is the equation for the speed? Speed or velocity v of t equals to minus a omega into sine omega t plus pi. So we know that the equation. So the speed, maximum speed, the maximum speed. So in this equation, when it is maximum speed, the sine omega t plus pi equals to 1. Okay, sine omega t plus pi equals to 1. Omega t plus pi equals to 90 degrees. So then sine value is maximum, that is 1. So then, so what is the value is, the maximum speed equals to, it is taken as a omega. It is only taken the not direction, so it is only, we have taken the maximum speed, okay, magnitude only, a into omega. So omega equals to, again omega equals to square root of m by k, or k by, sorry, omega equals to square root of k by m. So then maximum speed equals to a into square root of omega equals to k by m. So here, so maximum speed equals to, that equals to v maximum equals to, so here a equals to what, 0.1 into square root of k equals to 500 by m equals to 5. If I cancel, that equals to 0.1 into root 100 equals to 10. So that equals to 1 meter per second. So this is maximum speed. So this maximum speed is at either so maximum displacement and equilibrium position. So at maximum displacement, so it is consists only potential energy, so not kinetic energy. So the kinetic energy is 0, but the maximum speed is consist at equilibrium position. Equilibrium position is nothing but at mean position the displacement will be 0. So this maximum speed is at mean position, that is equilibrium position. Next, third one, we can find out the maximum acceleration. What is the acceleration equation? A of t equals to minus omega square a cos omega t plus pi. So this is the equation. A cos omega t plus pi equals to x of t. So that is not matter. So here we have taken maximum acceleration. A maximum equals to, we have taken cos omega t plus pi equals to 1. Okay, when it is taken maximum, so it is cos omega t plus pi equals to 1. So then it is not, we have taken not direction, only omega square a. That equals to, omega equals to what? Omega equals to square root of k by m whole square into a. That equals to k by m into a. So what is k? K equals to 500 by 5 into a equals to 0.1. That equals to 102.1 equals to 10 meter per second square. So this is maximum acceleration of a particle. So the maximum acceleration of that metal ring, maximum acceleration is a maximum equals to 10 meter per second square. It occurs at extremes, that is at maximum displacement. It occurs at extremes only. The maximum displacement is consist at extremes, extreme positions, that is at maximum displacement positions. Okay.